Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. My colony is not in great shape right now. We're critically low on a lot of base materials. We're low on metals, we're low on concrete, we're low on machine parts. And I'm actually consuming a lot of metals for machine parts. However, I've got some stuff downstairs that's going to try, hopefully, to help me out. I am pretty much shipping everything I'm grabbing from this metals extractor. I'm sending it upstairs. I do have the molehole mine under construction, but I'm actually going to turn this off to try to save what little concrete I've got left, because I got a feeling I'm going to need it here sooner rather than later. My thinking for this video is to get a secondary site up and running. I've got this area over here with some access to all three that we're going to need. All three, of course, being the rare metals also. There's also this little section over here. Get a decent setup for this one, including some rare metals. I'm going to bring my RC Seeker over to here. We're going to flatten this area out, and I can run cables over here very easily, which I think is going to be the plan, but I'm going to need to get some prefab materials done up, so we're going to run a yield space elevator. Just going to get some drone hubs right now. And also order in some emergency machine parts. I usually don't do this, but we're kind of in a desperate time, desperate measure type situation here. Working research-wise on lake crafting at the moment, outsourcing is about to expire. What I may do instead, because I do want to get like lake crafting, then vaporator, so I can start throwing down some of that stuff and start working on the water content in the Martian atmosphere. I think subsequent videos are going to need a heavy investment towards getting the temperature up. So that core heat convector that I was building in the middle of the colony proper, that's going to need to get beelined and get done up. What I was looking at is probably extractor amplification. I want to get this one done up because we'll increase the amount of stuff we're pulling out. It is going to have a bigger draw on my power reserves. However, I kind of need as much as I can get at this point. Oh, let's get my RC Seeker. It is moving over into position here. I want to flatten this area out first. This wants to be my first step here.
Anomaly
That's a
found.
pretty awful setup here. So I'm going to go this, kind of up to here. I'm actually going to move the Seeker out of the way, and I'll let my drones kind of clear this all out, and I'll run cables over here for that. We got some flat research due to the meteor storm. This is coming. This is going to trend toward the colony like it always does in this game. It's going to try to kill me today. Did that instant Y. What do you expect? And let's go ahead and do another round of outsourcing. I do have some coming in from the explorers, but I've got the cash. With each research being the Europe sponsor. Let me go ahead and think if I can find this here. Gain funding every time a tech is researched. Gain double if it's a breakthrough technology. That's how I'm getting small amounts of research coming in, or small amounts of cash coming in consistently, is because of that breakthrough. The lack of metals in the colony is the biggest concern. I need to get this set up. So once this area is cleared, which it seems like it's going to go pretty darn fast, I could bring down a dozer if I chose to, not really thinking about it. I mean, I've got some drones here that can do the job right now. Amplification's done, which is good. Let's also make sure that these guys are operating at all times. Change the skin on them because I do actually like this one better. And you can go do. And you can tell I've got a little bit more energy today. I'm gonna pull 5 drones off of this. This seems like it's a bit overkill at the moment. That's what I was gonna do. All right, cargo rocket. I don't actually have RC Dozer Tech's research, so that works for me. I'm going to bring a Vega 1 empty. I'm going to start doing an auto run from here because I've got the rare metals access. I've got fuel up here. I've got... wow, my fuel consumption is actually outpacing production. Wait a minute, hang on. Read that backwards. Fuel production 36, fuel consumption 41. Hot diggity damn, I can do something with the extra fuel refinery I had. Actually put him back down. And we'll get him up and running. I'm going to amplify the fuel refinery, turn on amplify on this guy. Again, I've got this excess power. I might as well put it to some use. All of my atomic accumulators have been jammed full. I'm probably going to put down regular wind turbines here. But again, dust storm coming in 6 hours. I got some cash coming my way. And the fact that all of those guys pulse at the same time, that's kind of cool. let's get my drone. Let's get my autosave down first. Let's figure out where we're going to set this up. If I set it up right about here, actually, that's pretty damn good. I'll do right about here, I think. It's too far away from a command. The blarg. Can I come this way with it? Come this way with it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna move this over. Gonna need to go ahead and slap down a universal depot. Now, bad thing is, with this dust storm active, we're not actually able to get any supplies over here for at least the next day and a half. But I can still plan everything out. That's the big thing. Broken dome again. I have polymers for it. I am going to delay repairs. I got 3 genius applicants for 20 scientists on that one. Note that we have a lot more research, a lot more excess power coming in. Because we have the excess power coming from... Whoa, these guys are actually moving? You get one hold up from me. This is a dust storm active. Get the hell back to base. Anyway, let's get a concrete extractor up and running. And I'm just going to do one. And there's only a 900 in this site, so I'm not super duper concerned about making sure these things are all get done up. I'm actually going to pause before I do anything else. I'm going to set those guys up there. Metals extractors. The nice thing is, once you get extractor AI, the automated extractors that you have from the UCP, and if you want to get that mod, it's the link to the description of this video. The link's in there. You don't actually need to use it, because these guys can do the job too. Thinking that way, maybe? And that way? Yeah, we go with that route. And this is just me being a little weird with how I do my layouts today. I'm gonna do something like that. Cool. So all these buildings should be hooked up. Yep. Go ahead and put these guys back up to speed. Japan offering a decent amount. I actually do want to try to get... Once the Diamond Dome is done, we're going to keep... This was not me. That was the game actually doing that. We're going to keep sliding back over to this dome because of the polymer problem with the broken dome. It's going to be like this for a day, but also, if I recall correctly, broken dome events yield a reduction in maintenance costs for domes once the event resolves. So there's that going for me too. I'm fully aware I've got extra concrete and metals here and polymers for this. Once this core heat convector is up and running, it is going to actually start generating temperature, water content. Once we get enough water content, we'll start be able to doing that too. We got a lot of materials over here actually for this. For the Diamond Dome, which I want to try keyword to get done this video. The problem is I'm critically low on a bunch of stuff here. Let me actually see if I can do a polymer for metal trade here. I've got enough to spare on both of those. I'm going to do polymer for concrete, see if I get any nibbles. Japan offering 75 for 50. I'll take that one. It's not a great deal. I could also do food. There we go. 114 concrete for 50 polymers. It's unfortunate I've got to spend so many, but it is going to be a critical need for me going forward. Let's run back downstairs in the meantime. These guys are operating. My underground shuttle hubs are bringing stuff over here, including food and fuel, which I did not ask for. I might actually order a prefab to be brought down here for this drone hub. Then I do have to cable it out, but in addition to the cabling problem, self-sufficient lighting way the hell down here. This is what lets you build the little light tripods downstairs. It's the most expensive thing in the recon expansion tech field. Bit of a pain in the ass. Let's see, what else? Do I want to put anything above lake crafting? Because this one, admittedly, it's not an urgent need. That's an urgent need, though. Decommission protocol, I don't have to worry about that because I got prefab refab. This increases performances of refineries and factories. Deep water extraction, subsurface heaters. Won't need that one at all because I've got the core heat convector up. Just seeing if there's anything else that really jumps up that I need to get done too. Let's go ahead and get storage compression done, and I'm actually going to move late crafting down to the bottom on this one, because again, it's not a critical need this week. Next week, it will be a need. Next week, I'm going to need to get those things done up, so this is more kind of just getting everything in place. And I'm going to put the desired amount to be 8 for this. I'll go ahead and this is just prep work right now. 1 concrete depot there. It's going to be a happy little concrete depot. A metals depot there. I'm sorry, I wasn't done working on the thing I was working on. Weird game. Alright, and rare metals. Put that right here. It's going to be a happy little rare metals depot. And this one, I want to have like 20 here at each of these sites. I mean, granted, it's going to try to reallocate those 20 there, but once I start producing quite a bit, most likely what I'll see is those things being moved over there. They're going to produce a bunch of waste rock, so I do want to get a waste rock processor going here. Dust radius on him? Okay, so I don't want to put it there. Thought about it. A broken dome event is coming up again. Yeah, take 24 hours to do that and stop dragging over there. The Japan rockets have arrived. Waste rock processor. See if I actually want to find the best spot to put a dumping site, because right here does actually make a ton of sense. Let's actually do that. Materials arriving on site for use. Waste rock processor. Let's put 1 down for the moment. We've got 6 drones. I'm going to need to move more over. There you go, 1. We're going to do that over here. I can also do the exports on the space elevator, but I also want to kind of control how much is being exported, if that makes sense. We're going to send a bunch of polymers off. That's okay, but we're going to have metals and concrete arriving. And I think that is where the molehole mine is going to come into play. So I want to get this one built up today too. I'm going to double scrub it. And I'm also going to put a specialized MD. I'm going to put an MDS directly responsible for this one. So more metals, more electronics being dedicated to this. But we already have all the metals we need here. It's just the fact that we need excess concrete. We're going to need about 50-ish and also 35 machine parts. Thankfully, I've got those. You are going to... Yeah, we're ripping through my polymers in the process here, folks. We're going to make this an automated mode. So once it fully refuels and fully loads up with rare metals to send back to Earth, it'll take off on its own. Alright. Do I have a hey down here? Hey, where you hiding? Cool. Come here, grab all your concrete, please. Get this going. I want to try to get this colony going in a decent direction. And now, because we have storage compression, we can now store a lot more power. We can store a lot more water. It's saying 0 on water. Are you guys? Oh, wow. We only have 0.5 excess water at the moment. Interesting. Yeah, people are getting pissed in this dome right now because it's not, like, the dome just keeps cracking. I can't do anything about it until this event resolves. I could have gone the little cheap route of, oh, we're just going to do this, blah, 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 blah. No, that is not fun. That's not okay. I don't want to do that. Okay, you're up and running. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. Also, I keep forgetting the metals extractors also have different skins. It has this one, and it looks a bit like the automated one. Actually, looks very similar to the automated one. The dome's been fully repaired. Yay. Finally. I hope I get that reduction in maintenance costs, because that'd be sweet. Alright, open you up. Sorry, now we're getting 5.3 more out of each of these guys. We're going to have this drain on machine parts, but oh wait, I can build more machine parts. I'm just going to put them right there. Just kind of tuck them in right over there. So actually build machine parts, and I'm going to build electronics up here too, if I'm brutally honest. Oh my. Oh my.
Research complete.
Oh, wait, not there. Yes, there. Got it. And then an MDS laser right there. Cool. Little compact thing.
Incoming.
Show me. Shoot it down. Thank you. That one actually worried me for a second. Alright, mole mine is almost done. My scrubbers are almost up and running. My MDS is up and running. That's helpful. Don't need to put these guys much bigger, by the way. So once the dome is done... Oh, loud, sorry. Alright, don't need that. But now, hey, we're producing more metals, more rare metals. The expected production right now is going to be 50 and 20 respectively. So we've got plenty of metals now, hopefully being produced in the colony. And hopefully, it says metals is 20, metals consumption is 30. We're still in an imbalance, and I'm hoping to have that resolved this video. Not going to worry about trades right now. Although, once we... because I built one over here. I am building one over here. I do need to build one up here, matter of factly. Let's get another electronics factory up and running up here. Where can I set this guy? Okay, can't set him there. I also want to put down another scrubber. Nope, 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 nope. Here. I want to do what I can to get these things done up. Lots of rare metals here. This is automated. Good. And you're loaded with concrete? Do you want to drop it off somewhere, maybe? Excavators most likely going to be needed soon, too. Just if I'm running into problems where I don't have enough concrete to go around. Let's see. This will take most of the polymers I have left, so let's go ahead and authorize that project. So yeah, we're producing more machine parts based on these guys. I'm going to keep these guys on this mode, just kind of indicate that they are automated. Okay, so operating at all times, operating at all times. We're still running very low on these materials because I need a lot of it to get fully up and running. This is going to be the long-term investment, getting these things built up and getting them moving. So we got our second mining outpost done. We've got 3 more metals deposits I can get my hands on. I like the idea, but don't get me wrong. There are 139 exotics down here. Can you please go collect those? I want to get these exotics into one spot so I can actually put it toward the bottomless cave lab. Bottomless pit lab. I knew as soon as I said cave it was wrong. The power surplus is now at 477, so it is having an impact on my research, but a slight one at that. These are all polymer bladed. Yep. And even with this, we are actually still able to further jam our atomic accumulators. They're only getting 8.3 each being added to them. So do some division, you'll figure out how much I've got there. It's quite a bit. You are needing you're needing these guys? Cool beans. We have rare metals. We'll be able to deliver to you. I'm gonna make this guy have 10 drones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Essentially each drone's gonna have something to go for him. And hopefully we can, get these machine parts. I know what's going to happen here is that this one factory is going to essentially produce machine parts to keep these guys all operational. It's not going to be a, hey, we're going to get everything working type situation. It's going to take a little bit of time for everything to go up and running. This little setup, though, that I did here with the drone hub, scrubber, MDS, I like the idea of it. And then probably a large universal depot, like this one, could fit right there next to it. Could easily do something like that. And now that it's able to scrub, we're going to need maintenance on this guy, unfortunately. Hopefully this is the last time it's going to need maintenance.
Research complete.
But we'll hopefully be able to keep these guys from needing much more maintenance in the future. Got more research done up. The atmosphere is thickening up pretty good. We do actually now have a loss of atmosphere occurring. And we usually do get that at this point in the game. So we've got terraforming amplification as an available technology. Terraforming subsidies, which is a quick $1 billion in cash. New anomalies. Don't want to do that necessarily yet. I'm curious, though, as to what the mystery is. I haven't seen it yet. And I did select a mystery. Random was selected here. I just don't know what it is. I'm going to put rejuvenation treatment in. Ah, this is what I need to do. Martian aerodynamics and high-powered jets. Let's get these guys to move faster, and also can hold more of them. High-powered jets is... Okay, shuttle cargo capacity can be used by 3. So we need compact hangars, high-powered jets, Martian aerodynamics, and then I'll actually do low-G drive. Low-G drive is usually a super cheap technology. But with what I'm rolling with right now, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to, I guess, have it? Oh, we got anomalies here anyway. RC Safari for resources. 7 drones for technologies, 6 people for resources, and that's one already exists. We had Yukon, Atoll, Sanctuary, and Shape. Okay, I need to bring an empty rocket up. And by empty, I mean I'm just going to load it with drones. Bring this up here, swap out that landing pad for a trade pad, and I'll just go probably do the drone ones first. I'm going to have a bunch of drones on that thing. We'll put them to use. Alright. Most of the materials are arriving. The polymers are going to be lagging behind, just again because we've been consuming so many of them. We've got, yep, perfect. We're getting this done up too. No food, no fuel. And whatever we store here, we store here.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh, bring it on! Actually, this is where this guy can come online now. We can use him, and if I wanted to, I'm thinking about it, do another one over here. Like run the piping around this. How much do you cost? 150, 150, and 50. Ouch. Yeah, because I mean, I could actually set him up right there. It'll protect this entire site. Screw it. We're doing it. I like the idea of it, so that's why I'm going to do it. They're touching, so they'll actually be connected that way. We're going to have a massive water drain now. Just a nature of the beast at this point. And I do not believe I have... Oh, I do. I did bring down some vaporators. Perfect. This is where these farms really come into handy. I'm putting this first one here because I wanted to know what the radius is for the dust. So we'll get those two guys built up. Yeah, we're running -9 now in water because this guy's up and running. Broken dome. There it is. Repair of dome leaks reduction by 50% permanently. I'll put the first one there. I'm just going to lay these guys in wherever I can. It's gonna be a little. This is gonna be a little dirty to get done up, but it's gonna get done up. Victor 1 has arrived. We'll go ahead and run some anomalies. I was getting a hygroscopic evaporators up and running. Well, not bad. It's a definite reduction in cost. All right, let's pop this guy out for a minute. I want to get that bonus to vaporators, because if I'm running on a deficit on water because of this guy, and with this guy I'm building up here, we already got, this one's almost done, by the way. I'm gonna have a massive water drain. I probably will need to add extra tanks after I stretch. Oh, that stretch felt good. But making sure I have sufficient water supply is kind of important to me. So this cold wave I don't really have to worry about anymore. I'm gonna have to worry a little bit about this guy getting dusted by this guy. I'm gonna max you out. I think this will actually start to de-dust him. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna monitor this for the next pulse. See what happens here. Okay, did get de-dusted. I think this guy did too. I'm gonna slap down another scrubber. Let's clean things up in this video. There. All right, you are actually gonna. Oh crap, he's got materials on board. I wasn't paying attention to that. I was not aware he had rare metals on board. Unload that quick. Let's hope this to get this off so we can get out of here. Another -10 popping up there. Medium fuel refinery storage is full. That is not okay. We definitely have power.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh, wow. I have ripped through my... Alright, was there a dust devil that just went through or something? Do these guys draw way more power than... they do draw 50 power apiece. Oh, now I'm at 87. The hell? What? I'm very confused about what just happened here.
Funding received.
I'm very confused about what is happening here, too. Huh.
Anomaly analyzed.
I'm gonna turn you off for a minute. What the hell's going on? What? See, I wouldn't need those.
Cold wave approaching.
Oh, the dome is being built. That's good. Alright. Oh, it's called Heisenberg. Nice.
Research complete.
Hygroscopic vaporators are done. There we go. Oh wait, there's something on the... yep. Hey, hey. Get the hell out of the way. Alright, let's go ahead and spend more polymers on getting more water production. Alright, drone's coming off of that guy. We'll go ahead, turn that off, send him off for another mission. Project Atoll needs resources. I don't have a Safari. Yukon for resources. Take that one, and Shape for resources. We'll go ahead and do this one. And let's also go ahead and arrange a Universal Depot over here. No fuel for this one, please. Let's also put the desired amount to be about 10 of each. First thing got delivered was fuel. This game, some days. So we got the dome built. That's good. Cold wave's gonna be starting up. Vaporators look like they're at a positive, not great positive, mind you. Alright, let's go ahead and let's turn this other convector on. Yeah, so we're -4. I think we're gonna be okay here. How about... So we got some buildings that are gonna freeze up. This one... Let's see. He's actually fine in that radius, so we don't have to worry about him. Big power deficit. I'm going to turn off Amplify on all my factories right now. It's going to buy me a little bit of electricity to work with here. This facility does need a convector as well, because we're drawing a lot of extra power over here. These guys are drawing 120. In fact, if I turn these two off, that pretty much solves my power problems. I think the artificial sun's going to have to be next. And I think the way to do that may be up here. Or, alternatively, could do it over here. Hey, hang on. Let's do a layout before I wrap up the video here. It's outside the radius of everybody. I think I have a spot. I have no polymers for this, by the way. I have 30 polymers, and I need 300 for this. Let's, don't want to do it there
Analyzed.
because of where these guys are. But But it will actually create a small area for itself that's decently powered. Gonna bring these folks back. And then next week, I'm gonna work on the artificial sun, because that's an extra 1,000 power. That's, you know, that's excess power we're gonna be able to utilize. So focusing on that. Downstairs, we got some issues going. That's fine. And we're needing the machine parts here, so I need one of you. Perfect. Run upstairs. Grab some drones. How many extra drones do we have? You have 50? I'm gonna take 10 from you. I'm gonna take 15 from you. I'm gonna recall them all. Send it back downstairs. Alright. Unload more stuff. The batteries are doing fine, because we're actually...
Research complete.
We're actually doing really good on this. I was about to just order up a crap load more shuttles, because 6 more shuttles at each of these will go a very, very long way into making these things function. What am I rolling with right now? I'm rolling with a lot of machine parts, so let's go machine parts for polymers. We'll do this, and then we'll say our goodbyes for the week. Go ahead and dump it off. Here we go. 63? I've seen worse offers. I really have. Alright. Yukon is for resources. Let's do it. Alright, we got a lot done this week, so I want to focus on that. We've got multiple mining sites up. We got the mole hole mine up and running. That's kind of a big thing in itself. I do have enough machine parts to go ahead and do this, so I'll order that upgrade. Next week, though, I want to get the artificial sun done up. I'm holding off on the Omega telescope for a big reason. I'll repeat this in the next video, too. I want the bottomless pit lab to get those breakthroughs before I drop down the Omega telescope and unlock everything else, because you do get, I believe it's 5 breakthroughs from the bottomless pit lab, and I don't want those to go to waste by unlocking everything with the telescope. That's going to wrap it up for this video and this week. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.